happy Sunday, Duff here. Just want to shoot a very quick video. I wanted to talk about my latest addition to my safety equipment. Now, anyone that is following the electric unicycle scene on a regular basis probably has heard about the most recent case of Gotway wheels catching on fire. We had a Gotway Monster Pro that caught fire in Poland. We had a Gotway M Super Pro that where was the other one? It was in the United States that caught fire around the same time. Might have been the same day. And then E-Wheels had some Gotway wheels that caught fire in their shipping container because they were left on. So yeah, there's been a lot of fires lately. And I've thought about fire over the years as a possible risk. And you know, because lithium batteries have a lot of potential, and when they go up, it's not pretty. They burn very hot, and they're pretty much uncontrollable until they exhaust the amount of energy in the pack. They burn up. So I'm well aware that I have the potential for electrical fire in my house. Now, we are in my hobby room. In addition to my EUCs, my electric skateboard, and my one wheels, I have a room full of 3D printers as well. And 3D printers once in a while have been known to catch fire as well. So yeah, I have some potential fire hazards in my house, and I thought I might at least make some effort to try to address it. This is my intended approach to address the problem. AFO, Auto Fire Off, that's what it stands for. They're basically fire extinguisher balls, and the way they work is once they get to a certain temperature, I believe 70 degrees, it says on the box here, if the ball has been exposed for 3 to 5 seconds, reaching 70 degrees Celsius, the ball will basically explode, releasing fire retardant in a 1 meter squared area. In theory, even though I don't believe it would be sufficient to put out a battery fire, it would coat everything in the area that is flammable, which hopefully would give you some time, you know, possibly save some property damage, and that was my thought. So I bought 5 of these. I bought these on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description below. And they basically just mount. They come with that little mount right there. You know, almost looks like a plant shelf kind of thing. You just put the ball in there, and there's a little arrow on the ball. You make sure that arrow is facing down. When it explodes, in addition to making, you know, releasing the fire retardant, it also makes a siren sound, a very high volume sound to get people's attention. So if one of these goes off, you are going to more than likely know it. So what I've done, I have one on that back wall by those printers, even though those printers don't get used as much as these. I have one over my Prusa printers. This one, I got a little creative with the mount, and I actually have it mounted with a bunch of cable ties, just so I can mount it directly to the shelf here to keep it, you know, close to the potential source of fire. I took one and I mounted it here by my one wheels and Ninebot 1 E Plus and the M10-3, and then I took the final 2. And I have one right there. That's actually a 3D printed mount that I found online on Thingiverse. I have one right above the wheels there, and I have a second one mounted on the back wall back there. So every scenario isn't covered, but it definitely will help, you know, in the awful situation that there is a fire in this room. The instructions that come with it are very simple. It talks about putting this in areas where flame can occur easily, such as a circuit box, gas can, a range, supermarket, hotel, gas station, or cars. Yeah, some people talk about just keeping these in cars as well. You're supposed to put it approximately 30 centimeters away from the possible fire source, and the effective area is a meter square, or cubed, I guess. And let's see. The last note here is new and advanced technology from German. Harmless to humanity and the environment. I believe this was made in China, just based on the sparse and poorly worded instructions. So really, that's all I wanted to talk about quickly. Was I just added these to my hobby room today. And it's not exactly cheap. A pack of 5 cost, I believe, $190, $190 or $200 on Amazon. So they are not inexpensive. And supposedly on the box it says they have a shelf life of about 5 years. So they don't last forever either. But it's a lot less expensive than having to replace something in your house that was damaged severely by fire. So it's a trade-off, and it's a trade-off I'm okay to make right now. And I just want to share it with you guys so you could potentially do something as well. I know there's a lot of concern out there about EUC fires after what we've been seeing recently, even though this is something that's been going on for years. I mean, EUCs have caught on fire for years and years and years. It's just, it seems to be happening more often recently. Okay guys, like I said, that's it. I just wanted to share my efforts to at least reduce the risk of catastrophic fire loss in my home, and you might want to think about doing something about it as well. If you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please think about subscribing, and if you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notification bell, which is over there somewhere. This is kind of awkward. I'm thinking about if I want to still go out and ride. It's getting a little bit late in the day on Sunday. Cindy, Katie, Daniel, and DJ and I went to the Naples Zoo this morning, so that kind of consumed the morning, and I've kind of found myself just involved in other things since I've gotten home, so we'll see. I don't know if I'll ride or not. But that's all I have for now. Hope you guys had a great and enjoyable weekend. Until next time, Duffman out.